Wido.
What? Dad? My name is Serena Itoi. I'm currently training to someday inherit my father's cake shop. But one day, my father suddenly passed away from a heart attack. Some of the employees said that I was too young to inherit the shop and proposed to make the oldest pastry chef Kakuta-san the next owner.
You are Itoi-san's right-hand man. It has to be you. It's just as Maruoka-san says. Serena-san is just as skilled as Kakuta-san.
Thanks to the support of Maruoka-san and some of the other veteran employees, I was able to inherit the shop. However, the people who supported Kakuta-san didn't like this. Even after that, there were frequent disagreements between the two groups.
I don't feel motivation to work here anymore. I'm sorry. Please understand. Me too.
Me too. But let's try working together a bit longer. I tried to make them stay, but 3 employees, including Kakuta-san, quit. We suddenly lost a lot of the store's veterans, and this had a bad influence on business.
We're going to have to turn down large orders for the meantime.
I'm sorry. It's because I'm not skilled enough. But I thought things couldn't get any worse, but I was wrong.
I don't feel like we can keep this relationship going anymore.
What? That day was my boyfriend Tetsuya's birthday. I came to his house to bring him a cake I made when he suddenly told me he wanted to break up with me.
You've been ignoring me all the time recently, Serena. You always turn me down when I ask you out on dates.
I'm sorry. I've been really busy since my father passed away and I inherited the store.
Besides, do you really think that you're fit to be the owner when you aren't even that good?
What?
You should know your place a bit more. Anyways, I don't want to go out with a woman who just ignores me all the time. Goodbye.
No way. Tetsuya blocked me after that, and I wasn't able to call or text him anymore. Dad, what should I do? I didn't even feel sad because of how shocked I was. While I was heading home, I saw an old man sitting by the side of the river. What? Is that a homeless person? For some reason, I felt worried for the man staring at the river. Are you all right?
Hmm?
You look like there's something on your mind.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about the past. When I was young, the woman I was going out with had an accident and drowned in a river.
I see. I'm glad. I thought he was thinking about...
I was thinking about how I wanted to make her happy, but I didn't get the chance.
I just broke up with my boyfriend earlier as well. I wanted to find happiness with him.
You're still young, so you can start over.
Thank you. You can still start over as well, I think.
I see. Maybe it's as your father says.
Have this if you want.
What?
It's a cake. I made it for my boyfriend, but he didn't want it. Share it with some friends if you want. Bye then. Tears started wetting my eyes, so I left at a quick pace. After that, we somehow managed to continue with business. But losing Kakuta-san and the other veteran employees was a huge blow, and sales dropped by the day. We sent out advertisements looking for new employees, but we weren't able to find anyone that was ready to immediately start working. Apparently, we didn't get any orders again today.
I wonder how much longer the store's going to last. I'm thinking of finding a new job soon.
One day. Welcome!
This is a strange question. But 2 weeks ago, did you give a cake to a homeless-looking man near Manhwa River?
Oh, I did. Why?
So, it was you. Thank you for the delicious cake that you gave our chairman that day.
What? Chairman? Nezu-san from Wide Rental?
That man was our chairman, Nobuhiro Habanaka.
Apparently, Chairman Habanaka is passionate about volunteer work and was cleaning the river that day. While cleaning, he tripped and fell into some dirt, which is when I ran into him. Nezu-san was asked by the chairman to find out who the woman was, and so he hired a private detective to find me, it seems. After that, Nezu-san returned to the store along with the chairman.
Thanks for the other day. Because of your cake, I was able to talk to my wife for the first time in a while.
Oh, it was nothing.
The cake was delicious. We'd like to order your cakes for a celebration we're going to have at our company. What do you say?
Thank you, but recently a lot of our employees quit, and recently I've been considering closing down the shop.
Really? Such a delicious cake shop is going to close down? That mustn't happen! Nezu-kun, do something about it!
He said that to Nezu-san and left in a hurry, saying, "Sorry, there's something I have to do after this. This man can take care of anything, so don't worry." We'd be really thankful for your help, but our situation is quite severe.
I may not look like it, but I know a lot of people, Itoi-san. Let me help you. You've got nothing to lose, right?
Yeah. The next day. Yes, our shop not only handles cakes and pastry, but chocolate desserts as well, so it would be even better if they had experience in chocolatry. You have pastry chef acquaintances? Thank you so much! Nezu-san introduced 3 new pastry chefs to our store that same month. Kota Mizaki-san, who used to work at a hotel restaurant, was especially skilled.
You made this in that time?
Can you help icing the cookies next then?
Sure. I'm so glad Misaki-san joined.
Thanks to Misaki-san and the others, we were able to start taking on large orders again, and our sales started recovering. Not only that, but Nezu-san introduced us to some new customers, and by the next month, our sales were higher than they used to be. Thank you! To think that our store would recover so quickly! It's like magic! Of course, we'd gladly accept! We were in charge of the desserts at Wide Rental Celebration, and thankfully the people there loved it. The chairman even came to thank me directly.
Today's cakes were delicious as always. Thank you.
No, thank you for choosing our store.
You see, I've asked my employees several times to buy cakes from your store. My wife gets really pleased whenever I bring some home.
According to the chairman, him and his wife haven't been getting along really well these past few years, and recently they've only barely been talking to each other. But when they eat our cakes together, they naturally begin talking to each other.
I thought that making the company bigger would make my wife happy. Until now, I thought to myself that I would make as much money as possible to make her happy. But that was a mistake. I retreated to the position of chairman and thought of finally spending some time with my wife. But then she said, "That only occurred to you now?" That's when I finally realized that I'd been neglecting my family until then.
I see. The chairman started finding it difficult to be at home, which is why he started doing volunteer work apparently. It must have surprised you suddenly being handed a cake like that.
Not at all. Thanks to your cake, my wife and I started talking to each other again. And recently, we've even been going on walks together. I can't thank you enough. Good luck with your store.
Thank you. A few weeks later, Nezu-san told us about a sweets competition that was going to be held soon.
Apparently, it's a contest for the best cake using chestnuts, a local specialty here. Why don't you guys participate?
Yes, let's do it, guys.
Let's do it! Competitions like this are so exciting, don't you think? It makes me remember how I competed with my friends back in confectionery school. We'd probably get more customers as well if we get featured by the media. Yeah, I'm sure your dad would be happy as well.
We started coming up with a cake to enter the competition with. Mont Blanc is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of chestnut desserts.
Isn't that a bit too traditional? We should make something that'll look good and stand out on social media.
I see. First impressions are important after all.
What about something like this? We sandwich marrons, glasses, and whipped cream between waffles and...
But I heard that the judges are mostly older pastry chefs. Wouldn't it be better to make something more ordinary than something completely new?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be good if it looked like something you could find anywhere.
After some trial and error, we decided to make a modern-looking, fashionable dessert that used plenty of chestnuts and had a familiar taste. The result was...
The winner is... Itoi Confectionery!
Yes!
Yes, we won!
Our new dessert started being sold at the station, and we were featured on TV as well. Thanks to that, we started getting customers like never before.
There's so much work to do today.
Sorry, I've been trying to find new employees, but...
Well, it's better than having nothing to do.
Yeah,
Are you alright, owner? Are you resting properly?
don't worry. I love this job, so it's alright.
No. You have to take rests as well. I don't know what I'm going to do myself if you collapse from exhaustion.
Misaki-san.
I like you, Itoi-san.
What?
We were able to win the competition since we made the cake taste like you wanted to. I feel like I can continue improving myself if it's with you. So, please go out with me.
Thank you.
You don't have to give me your reply now. Just think about it, okay? Bye then. What's the matter? You look like there's something on your mind.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Did Misaki ask you out or something?
What?
I knew it! It was obvious he had feelings for you, seeing how he looked at you.
It looks like you know everything, Nezu-san. Yes, he did ask me out. But my previous boyfriend broke up with me saying that I was ignoring him and only focusing on work. This job is still very important to me, which is why I'm scared of making the same thing happen again.
I see, but I'm sure Misaki-kun would understand.
What?
He already understands how important this store is to you after all, which is why I don't think he's going to say anything that will make you choose between him and this shop.
I guess.
I, for one, think you can trust him.
You're right. Thank you. And then... I accept your offer, Misaki-san. I hope this relationship benefits both of us.
Yes! Thank you so much, Itoi-san!
That's how the two of us started going out. Some time passed since then. One day, we received an unbelievable customer.
Serena! You're the only one who's important to me!
Yep, it was my ex-boyfriend Tetsuya. Apparently, he got a new girlfriend, but it turned out horribly, which is why he wanted to get back together. Our relationship ended such a long time ago. You're bothering us, so don't come again.
Huh? But you still like me, don't you? Not only that, but I'm the only one who can truly understand you!
Ugh, maybe I should just call the police. I took out my phone when...
Good morning.
Oh, Nezu-san, welcome!
Are you the person who ruthlessly broke up with Serena-san? That badge. You work at Manhwa Real Estate, don't you? So what if I do, old man? I'm good friends with your company's senior executive, Hota-san. I wonder what he's going to think if one of his employees is bothering a store owner while he's supposed to be at work. Besides, don't you think that you're taking too much for granted, asking Serena-san to get back together with you after you broke up with her like that? You have nothing to... I have everything to do with this. I'm the store's advisor, which means that it's my responsibility to get rid of anyone that might harm the store. I know. It just so happens that I have plans to meet Hota-san after this. Maybe I should mention you. I'll go! Just don't tell him! That's better. Oh, and if you approach Serena-san ever again, you should be prepared. Fine! Who cares about a woman like that anyways?
Tetsuya fled the store in a humiliating fashion. Nezu-san, thank you.
It's nothing. Don't hesitate to tell me if anyone's being a problem for the store again. I'll get rid of them.
Yes, thank you. That smile was terrifying, Nezu-san. Tetsuya never appeared at the store again after that. Nezu-san said that he gave our cookies to Hota-san, and that he really enjoyed them, which means that he might have told him about Tetsuya. Me and Misaki-san continued going out, and the next year, we got married.
What a wonderful wedding cake! Yeah! Thank you. It's full of our love.
I was in charge of the taste, and he was in charge of the design.
What an amazing collaboration. I hope you two continue getting along.
Yeah? Not only did he help us revive the store, but he introduced me to my future husband. I can't thank Nezu-san enough. I'd better do my best both at work and at home from now on.